right where I'm at, right here. During the fight, he's going to put out a living bomb on one of the members of the raid. If you get that debuff, you need to immediately run over to where Flare is right here. Partially why it's here is because there's a ceiling kind of overhead, so you won't take as much fall damage, if at all, and you're going to be far enough away from the raid. The raid is going to be positioned over here on the right-hand side, kind of close to this lava. So the raid will be here. You get the living bomb. You immediately book it over to where that flare was at, right over here. Once that detonates, and it detonates for a decent amount of damage. So healers, if you can kind of make sure that whoever has the living bomb is topped off, that way they should hopefully survive that detonation. Also during the fight, Geddon is going to be using basically an AoE flame strike / hellfire type ability. So when that happens, as soon as you see that AoE melee, you need to immediately move away from the boss. You need to move away. It's going to ramp up, so it deals 500 per tick at first, then after 2 ticks, 1,000 damage per tick, etc. So if you stay in too long on that, you are toast. There's nothing we can do for you. So as soon as you see that ability, you need to move out back to the raid, basically. Also during the fight, he's going to throw out basically it's a mana drain on all of the casters. So how we're going to try to do this is the tank. I'm going to try and do this while he's gone. The tank is going to grab him, bring him kind of into this cubby, and then stand back right here. This is so that basically we're from where Geddon is at. We're going to line of sight that. You can line of sight, if you're a healer, right here. So Geddon will be on the inside of that cubby, and you should be able to line of sight right here. I believe it has like a 35-yard range too, so if you stand max range from the tank, you should be able to hopefully outrange it even. But if we do get those mana burns off on people, we just want to make sure paladins, healers, that you get those dispelled. And obviously, you don't need to dispel, the warriors and the rogues and all that stuff. So just the casters. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the fight. Pretty much all of the damage he does is fire damage. So obviously, whoever's tanking him, we want to have as much fire resist on as possible, just because pretty much all the damage he does is fire based. So, does anybody have any questions, real quick? This is kind of when like the mechanics start to really be important. So I just want to make sure that if anybody's confused about anything, that we hash it out right now.
Need to dismiss pets. He'll put it on a pet.
Yeah, good call. So hunters, go ahead and dismiss pets. It's an excellent call.
Priests can shield the living bomb target to help soak damage too.
Okay, excellent. So let's make sure and do that as well. Yeah, I might actually.
Is our tank staying in during Inferno?
Well, so he doesn't move when he does Inferno, so I don't know how much. I know if you have like close to fire resist cap, you can basically stay in without any problems. I don't know how it's going to be if we have somebody who's kind of iffy on fire resist. He doesn't move when he does the Inferno, or at least I think he's not supposed to move when he does the Inferno. So it might still be beneficial for the tank to move out during that. I just don't want us to have our tank totally eat dirt when he really starts ramping up those ticks.
Yeah, it hits insanely hard on the tank. It's probably, if you can run out and intercept back in, it's a good idea.
Yeah. So like if that's possible, like I know having to reposition the boss is like really a pain and everything, but yeah, so like 163. If people were maybe closer to like 250, I might be more inclined to try and let people stay in, but I'd heavily recommend that once he starts doing that, tanks, you move out as well. And we'll just try to grab him again and get him picked up and repositioned. Make sure though, if you're like repositioning him, running away, that you don't run over into that pack over there on the left. I'm gonna go ahead and toss a circle up just so people can kind of see that and stay away from it. Well, I think that's really it. So we'll go ahead and let's make sure we got everybody positioned on the right hand side here, kind of close to the lava. And then just make sure you get that firebomb. You immediately run over to the left. So.
All right, so just give me a few seconds to get the boss. So I want to
yeah, casters especially, like DPS, just like don't do anything for the first 10 seconds of the fight. Even let's make sure we get a good position on it.
be kind of like out of LOS on the pull if someone just wants to watch me, since I have to like pull them back in here.
I got you, baby.
Are we going now?
Yep.
Everybody get on the edge. Like all the way on the edge.
Careful.
He ported me?
Okay, get those dispel magics. Yeah, that's all right. We'll get those dispels out.
There you go.
Goldie, you're in the lava. Cold, you had the bomb. Caps lock, you have the bomb.
You don't need to dispel warriors and rogues, by the way.
Keep Bob up. Keep Bob up.
Shaded, you have
Shaded
the bomb.
The way he like jumps back's funny.
Can use a dispel on mages, please.
Xantrix,
Xan
you have
out.
the bomb. Shinra, you have the bomb. Googly eyes, you have the bomb.
Googly out.
You get your googliest out of here.
All right, he's gonna do last service here pretty quick. Push the DPS. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Nice.
Oh, major rejuvenation potion.
Flame guard. That's wow. That's great. That's great loot.
I blew all my mana curing people. That was dumb.
All right, flame guard.
Wow.
Let's roll over.
Oof. That's
Big.
Anyone
that
else?
feels bad. Sorry, man. I mean, unless
to
nobody
roll.
else, unless nobody else wants to roll.
Going to
Wow.
Griff in 3,
Grats, man.
2, 1. Grats and Griff.
All right. Also, while we're getting, it seemed to work pretty well. But other warlocks, if you guys actually want to during this fight, if you guys summon Fellhound and you kind of like have them sit in here in the back so they don't get hit by that mana burn, you can actually use him to obviously dispel yourself so the healers don't have to dispel you. But then you can also sit there and help dispel other members of the raid. So I'd heavily recommend whenever you guys are doing this next, I think the Fellhound definitely helps if warlocks can do that.
All right, going to Tilda in 3, 2, 1. Grats Tilda.
Bob Sell, that was really good tank movement on
Yeah, that
Baron.
was
It's
solid.
like really easy to heal you.
All right, we got a recipe for major rejuvenation potion. Do we want to just roll a 50-50 between the guild?
Yeah, I think that's probably best. I mean, I don't think it matters anyways. Since flexible.
I
to
will be our
55.
guild representative, and I botched it.
That's all right. So yeah, grats on the whichever one of the alchemists you guys want to have it on. Looks like Irvis, or no, Irvis. Wait, Irvis is.
Irvis is you guys. I don't think
Yeah,
it's us.
no, that's all right. We should probably we already had flex roll, so he was our representative.
I fucked up, guys. I'm sorry.
At least one of us can roll.
For those super useful rejuve pots.
Honestly, though, they're like I mean, okay, so the mats are kind of a pain in the dick to get, but I mean, honestly, they're pretty decent for some fights, especially warlocks. Like the
Yeah, it's
rejuve pots
amazing
are
for
pretty solid.
warlocks.
Yeah, they're really good.
Fuck you, cold heals.
All right, so we can go ahead and start moving forward. We get these other packs. We should probably go ahead and grab that pack on the left. We'll just make sure and clear this area for Shaz somewhat so that we don't have any ass pulls. So I think I'll go ahead and banish the Reaver for now, but in the future when we kind of got more gear, etc., we probably won't have to banish those. But let's make sure we keep those Skull and X faced away from the raid like previously. All right, tanks, whenever you're ready. And then I'm not going to rebanish, so go ahead and one of the tanks, go ahead and pick up Diamond as soon as it's out. And then focus X, Diamond out soon. Good pickup.
Oh.
J-Wise has, keep him up. Keep J-Wise up. All right, so let's go ahead and get this pack on the right next.
Thank you, Goldie. I appreciate it.
Has the tank group had? Never mind.
Yeah, make sure to get those dispels off the tank, dispel the tanks there with that fire resist debuff. All right, banish coming down in about 5 seconds. All right, and let's go ahead and come over here. We'll get this Annihilator. We'll get that pack there, and then we'll actually, if we can grab the dog, we can get a banish on the Annihilator. Maybe
There's
let's wait for
on
the.
these flame walkers over here.
Oh yeah, taunt if you can grab those.
You want the dog by Shazra or the dog coming down the hallway?
The dog coming down the hall. If we can grab it, I don't know how close that pat's to that pack there. I don't want to chain. Maybe the one from Shazra. I should be able to get that, or if you can grab it, maybe. Let's get banishes up.
Yeah.
Banish. Tank those mobs away. Let's get the dog first. Keep Bob up. Battle Rhythm Bob if we got it. Keep Disoriented up.
Grab this flame guard.
Rebanish.
Got it. Okay, let's get that Firewalker on the right side. Firewalker on the right.
Can I get forward?
The Firewalker down. Good. Now on the Flame Guard.
Sorry about that. That was my fault. I thought I had him.
No, it's alright. I shouldn't have even recommended it. We could have just got the Annihilator just fine.
Watch out for Moon.
Yep. Okay, Reaver's out. Grab Reaver. Nice. J-Wise has.
Anyone else love 15-minute debuffs?
All right, so let's go ahead and we'll get reses and all that out. We'll get buffs back out, and then we'll get back on it. No, it was a good recovery though, guys. That could easily have been a wipe. So very well done. All right, so we'll get those spot buffs up, get everybody buffed up. Should be fine without that Annihilator. We got that other pack there. Well, Dog's padding anyways. So we'll go ahead and do the Annihilator next, and then we'll grab Dog once he comes back.
Melee can trade flex for Great Arcane Pots for Shazra. I have like 7 left.
Well, so I was
I
actually gonna
ton on me too.
So I was gonna bring that up. I don't know how comfortable we are with melee really, because so our DPS is gonna be a little lower, obviously, than like if we're more geared. I don't. Would it be better to maybe wait for melee to go in until say like 30% or something like that, so they can kind of push the execute? Because I don't want to lose too many people at the start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, but they can just like use it at the end to soak.
Yeah. I just wanted to double check on that. All right, so let's grab that dog if we can.
Remember, excuse me. Remember with the protection potions, you can pre-buff one. It has a 60-minute duration, and then the cooldown will be up when you need. I have 8 left to go, so feel free to open window with taunt if you need a couple.
Yeah, and so obviously.
If we got pots, I say just let them turn them loose.
They could probably go like 50 or so.
Yeah, let's at least wait till 50. I until people are kind of like more used to it, I don't want to like have too many melee fall out, and then we have trouble pushing the last like 50%.
Okay.
So like once we hit 50, if people want to go in, there is going to be that curse though. So if we're going to have melee in, mages and druids, it's going to be really important that one, obviously get the tank decursed ASAP, and we're going to want to make sure we keep people decursed then if they're going to be heading in. So prioritize those melee.
One other thing to mention is
He actually self buffs too. I think that reduces magic damage. So if when we do start the fight, if one of the mages can toss a detect magic up on him, and basically any times he like self buffs with that, we just need to get a purge off on him. So one of the priests basically just keep an eye on that and make sure to take that down when it comes up.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I cut out there. If the feral druids can just stay at range and decurse in this fight, you're going to be infinitely more useful.
Okay.
Just because you'll be. It sucks, but I mean.
Are we comfortable skipping that pack, or do we just want to go ahead and clear that to be safe?
Yeah, we can pull him back. It's pretty far over there.
Okay, yeah. We'll ignore that then. Just I'll leave the triangle up just so people can kind of see where those are at.
What positioning are we doing? Just like semicircle?
Yeah. So what we should do, I think, is I think we should do the groups. I think it's a little bit easier to kind of visualize that. So how we're gonna do that is can I have the main tank come like right here where I'm at? So main tank's circle, and then we're gonna have odd groups are gonna be over here where Disoriented is at. So if you're in an odd group, so 1, 3, 5, 7, you're gonna come stack here where Disoriented is. If you are an even group, you're gonna come stack over here with JWise, the star, since you already got a mark on you and everything. We're gonna have you come over here to where star is at. Just JWise, come on over to caps lock. Yeah, so if you're an even group, you're going to be over here where star is at. And so basically what's going to happen is, so when he's tanking him, he'll be tanking him a little bit further forward. He's just not moving forward. He doesn't want to aggro the boss. So basically what's going to happen is he's going to teleport to one of the other groups. When that happens, the group he teleports to is going to run to where he teleported from. Okay, so let's just do a quick run through. So fighting the boss. Actually, that's probably better if I pretend to be boss. It'll be easier visualization. So I'm the boss, right? I teleport over to Diamond Group. Diamond Group, where do you move? Right. So you move over to Circle. You move over to where the boss was at. Okay, so I'm over here. So there should be a tank in each group, basically. So do we have a tank over here for... Perfect, okay. Yeah, so I guess Taunt will be the... Or Disoriented,
No.
yeah. So tanks, yeah, I should have mentioned that. I'm sorry. So tanks, you don't move, right? So you stay in your groups. You don't move. Everybody else moves. So as soon as the boss teleports over here, you taunt them and you tank them in this position. So tanks, you stay exactly where you're at. So you're not going to move. Okay,
Disoriented, you're going to need to come a little bit further over this way. Diamond and circle a little bit too close.
Yeah. So, that's fine. I just didn't want him to get too close to the boss is all. So he's tanking me. I move. I teleport over to Star. Star taunts me. Star group, what do? You run over to Circle. You go over to where I came from. Okay. So Triangle's the boss. So everybody in Star right now, that's not the tank. You are dead right now. Everybody in Star right now, that's not the tank right now. You're dead right now. You need to run over to Circle. You need to run over to Circle. Good. All right. So Star's tanking me. I teleport over to Diamond. Diamond group, aside from Diamond, where do you go? That's right, you run over to Star. So everybody that's not the tank runs over to Star. Occam, go. Occam, you're dead. Occam, you're dead. Luxuria, you're dead. All right, so Diamond's tanking me. I teleport over to Circle. Circle, what do you do? Circle, what do you do? Everybody that's not Circle is dead. Okay, Circle's tanking me. I teleport over to Star. Everybody besides Star, what do you do? Good. So basically, that's just how the fight is going to go. Every single time Shazra teleports, you're going to move to where he teleported from. Aside from the tank. The tanks, you're just going to, as soon as you see him teleport there, taunt, tank him in position. So the groups are going to be a little bit more spread out. More specifically, Circle will be a little bit further away from Star and Diamond, so it'll be more of like an actual triangle. And so that's just basically how this fight is going to go. So during the fight, he's also going to counterspell. Does anybody have a timer? I didn't check really if there's like a good bigwigs or there's probably a DBM out or something. Does anybody have timers for like some of the abilities and stuff?
You can just put a detect magic for a self buff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, if somebody sees a counterspell timer, I don't know if one of you can maybe call that out, but he is going to counterspell during the fight. So obviously, if we have DPS, Doesn't seem to have all the timers working. Okay, so if that is working though, and we see a counterspell timer, let's try and keep tabs on that. Obviously, if DPS get counterspelled, it's not a huge deal. But if we have all of our healers get counterspelled, that's kind of not so good. So let's try to keep an eye on that counterspell and make sure not everybody's counterspelled when that happens. So again, if you're an odd group, you are on diamond to start. If you're an even group, you're on star to start.
If the melee are not going in until 50, should they just stand back in the hallway so they don't take extra splash damage?
No, so ideally melee if you can, so you're going to be far enough away to where you shouldn't take splash damage. Melee, if you can use your bows and stuff, and I know it sounds silly, but I mean everybody DPS counts. So if you got ammo on you enough to help put some range damage in, then that's going to help basically.
The problem is he blinks to a random person in the raid.
That too.
So
yeah.
if someone's back
so
in the hallway, we're
that as
screwed.
well. Yep, absolutely correct. That is also correct. So, all right. So if that's everybody, let's. We still got 6 minutes. 6 minutes should be fine. All right. So once everybody's ready, we'll get the poll. Let's go ahead and have people. Because one of the hunters actually make the poll for Bob, just to kind of make it a little bit easier. Awesome.
We ready?
Let's do it, guys.
Yes, Everest.
Do what, Kona?
I was just answering Everest's question.
All right, here we go.
Counter is spell in 10 seconds.
Okay, decurse. Special tank. Should be a counterspell soon if there's not a timer.
10
Careful.
seconds.
Oh, nice. Move, star. Good. Counterspell going out soon.
We need to dispel. Thank you. Dispel.
Dispel him. One of the yeah, purge. One of the priests. Just dispel him. Good. Move, diamond. Move to where he came from. Go. Purge.
Dispel.
Just to check the potions and go in now.
Yep. Once your curse is off.
Yeah, once
people
you-
can go.
Yeah,
you
go
still
ahead
need
and
to dispel.
Yeah, if your decurse is off, purge the boss.
Melee,
Melee,
go.
keep an eye on your health. Yeah, melee push. Try not to die. Move.
Dispel.
Move to diamond. Go. Yeah, decurse the tank. Purge Shazra. Purge. Excellent. That was way cleaner than I thought that was going to be, guys. That was excellent. That was excellently done.
Boots of prophecy. Anyone? All right, it's looking like glue. In 3, 2, 1. Grats glue.
Congrats, man.
And some Arcanist gloves. Going to Zardrin in 3, 2, 1.
All right, so once we get those reses out, we got those spot buffs back up. We'll go ahead and clear up this way. since we got some people who aren't
You can
leveled,
just summon me.
I think we'll. You want me to just summon you? Okay,
Yep,
and anybody
that's
else
fine.
that's maybe not 60. Okay, so I'm gonna mark these up real quick so we can see where these are at, and we make sure to kind of avoid these. So we're gonna skip these packs on the left. So everybody needs to make sure that they're all the way along the right hand side. Go ahead and dismiss pets too. So if you don't have like a phase shifted imp or something, just make sure.
Let's
Get
just
it.
kill him.
Just kill him.
At least no one important died.
Yeah, that's true.
Firewalker dies first, guys. And I need a banish on Star. Thank you. No, I appreciate you pulling those so I don't have to sit in back. That was really nice of you.
Well, he like padded kind of
Yeah.
towards me.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guy. Just really looking out for us, you know. I want us to have that extra rep and all that good stuff. So
Yeah, appreciate it.
I'm not sure I can mine this without pulling.
yeah, I mean, I might just pull the next one too. So you know.
Oh, I'm pretty sure like a level 60 can.
Yeah, is it friendly or honored? You get the it's honored that you get the quintessence at, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Elemental farming part.
Yeah, I'm down
Can we
to
just
heal
kill
the
him?
farming party.
I mean, just kill him.
Let's just kill it. Yeah. I mean, I think we're pretty good on time as it is. So
Damn, Manili.
banish out on that triangle real quick. Get those turned away from the raid.
Let's
Heal Bob. Good. Oh yeah. So, man. There you go. So I actually don't know. Will you pull? Like, is it possible to pull Geddon or Golemag from down there if you're not 60? Like, I'm wondering if I should like
We're
summon you
about to
across the
find
bridge
out.
or something.
Yeah, let's not find out.
Yeah.
There's no way it'll pull.
You
It's
won't
fine.
pull Golemag.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm just making sure. Just
Sounds
stay to the
like a
right hand side, I
challenge.
guess. All right. So that's that dog is padded back. So let's try to get this before he returns.
I don't think we can kill these in time.
Oh no, he's coming back. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and back up. I think he pats out enough to where we can actually get the dog.
Will Golmeg pull if we want him?
Yes.
Yeah, he will.
I want to say yes.
Yeah, I shot him one time for science, and he would definitely come.
What if I throw a grenade at him?
Bob, put your gun away.
Yeah,
They'll
no more
probably-
skull shootings, Bob.
You'll probably miss him anyways.
Yeah, you can get him now. Oh, oh, nice. Yeah, that works.
Another 100.
Oh, yeah, another mail belt.
All right, so Locke, if you want to get that triangle again.
So that's lit and
Pull.
flu.
Go get him.
Give me a roll when you want it.
Get
And
those
blue
turned
with the
away.
2.
Lava
Ooh.
Elemental, get that banished. Somebody.
Frost stun.
Good.
Lock got locked up.
Don't forget to check healer mana before pulls.
Yeah.
Because that one I think we were a little low.
It wasn't intentional. I think someone
Do we
walked.
have a soulstone up?
Yes, on flex, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Diamond
I think
should
we're
be out.
close.
Circle's
Diamond
coming
out
out.
soon.
Very good, diamond.
Okay. Triangle out. Looks like in 2 seconds or so. All right. So yeah, let's get those reses out. We get buffs out. Give healers a chance to get mana back.
I hate how the res symbol disappears after it finishes casting. Because if people don't take it, you like don't know who got res.
Everyone check if they can loot the core Honda back here. Excellent. Zan, you can. Thank you.
Grab this pack on the left, right?
Let me grab that Surger when he comes back that next time.
It's coming towards us now.
Stack and don't be between it and the ledge. Be on the wall side of it.
Pretty sure we got to clear it all. We can't go up the other way without killing it anyway.
Yeah, I think we got to do this pack because we're gonna need to LS to that corner.
Got a
Dog
dog.
hound.
Finish that flame guard.
Two seconds.
Alright, let's go over to the left side and get the Fire Lord. So we get everyone buffed up. Should be good to pull it. Spawn, everyone swap. Get the spawn right away, please. Sway just a second, Amanda. Never mind. Here we go.
Those marks are backwards. Kill the Firewalker.
Kill the X, not the skull. Kill the X.
Can we get tanks on triangle and diamond, please? I always kill diamond first. JWise is on triangle, so you can let that go when it's up.
How do y'all do this? We go stack them and cleave them, or we go spread them out?
I think we'd probably be safe to stack and cleave, to be completely honest.
It's a sign interrupt.
They heal pretty heavily. Might be not a bad idea to do the LOS.
Sure, we can pull one at a time over. So let's pull Skull back to where we are from the start. Gonna have JWise on Skull, Bobsail on X, Disoriented on the boss, Saying on Square, and Necessity on Moon. And gonna have Glue holding healing JWise, Goldie healing Bobsail. I have IO healing Disoriented, Merkel healing Necessities, and Shenro healing Sang, and the rest of the healers just heal where need be. Yes, please. Necessities here on Moon. So repeating what we're going to be doing, we're going to be treating it kind of like like we did on Gar. We're going to pull one back at a time just to get them out of range of the healing. Make sure you're interrupting them when they're over here. And it should be a fairly easy fight.
So do we just want to kind of line of sight them, kind of like over here, and then tank them kind of on the left-hand side in the cubby that way? Oh, like
Yeah, you can do it either way. You can pull them over here.
Okay.
Right about here. Otherwise, you can just outrange it.
Okay. So there's a couple other things during this fight to keep mind of. There's going to be an immolate and a shadow word pain that are being thrown out occasionally. It's going to be really important to get those dispelled off of people because they actually deal a sizable amount of damage. Who's tanking Sulfuron?
Disoriented.
Disoriented. You got a FAP on you by chance? Okay, I'm gonna give you FAP just so that we can like for pull because I think he does an AOE stun. So just like 5 seconds into the pull, you can pop that, and that should at least help with the first stun.
There should also be no DPS on the ad that's being moved because it'll just be healed anyways.
Yeah, so really it's just like important at the first part of the fight that there's like no DPS happening. Like the entire like first 10 seconds or so of the fight at least is going to be just positioning stuff. So
Melee DPS should be over by diamond.
yeah, so melee DPS you can move over by diamond, range DPS you can kind of, I guess maybe over here towards. Oh, whoops! I took diamond by mistake.
Hey, yo, can you pull Skull back to us when the fight starts?
Yeah, range DPS can kind of be further over here by triangle.
And the healers that weren't assigned, if you can kind of stay in between the two groups, that would be excellent. I think that's it.
Did you want me to pull Skull, or did you say somebody else?
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right. So we want to, I guess the tanks move up and pull then, and then
Yep,
we
I'll
pull
rip
Skull back.
up.
Yeah.
So healers, the tanks are going to be up where they are now. So just make sure and within range. All right, go ahead, Yo. I'm sorry, Yo. Flu.
All right. Healers, make sure you're within range of tanks. They're moving up now. Keep tanks up. Get those dispels. Dispel those. Dispel those.
Drag X back.
Pick up X. Drag X back.
Square's loose.
Somebody
I
pick
got
up
it.
square. Good.
I don't got it.
Okay, make sure to get those dispels out. We got those shadow word
Go ahead
pains
and drag
taken.
square.
Dispel, dispel, dispel. Get square back now. Get those dispels off. They're killing people. Necessity's about to die.
Somebody needs to pick up Moon.
Somebody
Pick up
grab Moon. One of the tanks grab Moon. Go. Okay, pick up Moon. Same deal with
Kill him
Moon.
where he's at.
Yeah, just get him now. There, right there. It's the last one.
Yeah, okay.
Move boss away from him. He does that AoE stun though. Nicely done.
Pauldrons and Might.
Wait, the what now?
Taunt was mining in the middle of the fight.
Oh my god, are you serious?
He's Bob.
There's a bunch of tattletales.
My God.
Chris, J-Wise.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm embarrassed. That's messed up. I'll have a chat with him later.
Mantle of Prophecy.
Such a shitty tier piece too. Ugh.
It's too bad his damage and healing. I mean, it looks good at least.
It
Going
does
to
look
glue
cool.
in 3, 2.
Yo, Glue's gonna get that 3-piece and be sniping heals with flash heal. Hell yeah. That 0.1 second reduction.
Oh man, he's gonna be just standing around Iron Forge and people are gonna be like, "Oh man, you got shouldered."
This bracer is on this guy back here, Taunt.
Oh, sweet.
About to pull a Surger. Pathing through.
Hey, I got Night Slayer bracers. Rogues.
Here he comes.
Okay, let's get stacked up.
Alright, I see an 89 from Shaded.
So I don't think they charge ranged.
Yeah, I'm seeing that now. I think so.
Because
What,
I've
what
been
is it again?
standing out and he's not charging.
So do we? What is it? We just make two groups
Just
then?
yeah, just melee go in, ranged can stack out.
Okay. All right. Well, let's
I mean,
try
you can
that on
go
the
in
next
if you
one.
want if you're ranged, but just get bumped.
It's probably just a
Yeah.
pulse AoE around.
Let's do that next time then. That might. Yeah, that's probably different.
On the private server, the Annihilator, I'm sorry, the Surgers did charge the furthest person.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
it's,
sure they
it's
did on
pretty
the-
probably
different
improper
behavior than what
scripting.
we've seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So let's just try that next time on the next Surger. We'll have a range stack out and just melee in. And we'll see what happens. So it looks like we got one Firelord, one Annihilator. So do we want to pull that Firelord on the right just to kind of be
Yes.
safe? Okay, let's get that Firelord on the right.
Don't let Caps Lock pull this area.
Yo, shut
He
up.
will pull 5 packs.
All right, so let's be ready for that spawn, guys. Spawn, swap, spawn. Kill that.
Oh, that was
Excellent.
nice. That was pretty. I'm just sad we don't have a double
All
fire
right,
lord.
let's be careful about that dog though. And then we on that. I don't know if the Annihilator and the Firelord are chained, but if so, then we'll go Firelord first.
You want to get the dog?
Oh yeah, that's fine too. Wow, not even chained. Significantly easier. Okay, let's be ready for that spawn.
We don't have to kill that unless we need to, or we want to for reputation.
Let's go ahead and get him for reputation, because really this is the last boss we have. So let's go ahead and kill that pack. Let's get we'll get the banishes out as well.
Alright, grabbing it.
Get those turned away.
You call one, they break at the same time.
Triangle.
After this pull, guys, so let's all turn around and see if we can loot that core hound.
Was anybody able to loot that core hound back there? Just double check, make sure if you got shinies that you loot. Yeah, the moon back there, just right behind us, where Skull is at.
All right, it's lootable now.
Nice. Oh, let's pick up cross. Pick up cross. Pull that out. Nuke Skull.
Very nice pickup. I gotta say, the tanking has been top notch tonight.
Yeah, very well done, guys.
Are you giving props to yourself?
No, I'm not actually doing anything. I meant the 3 actual tanks. And
I mean,
the,
you're doing a really good
Druid.
job
Mining.
mining that dark area.
And aggroing.
Yeah, Bromer, where are you?
I'm by circle.
All right, so basically for Golemag, couple things we're going to be doing. Obviously, we're going to be picking up those dogs. With 2 tanks, we'll be taking those off to the left-hand side, away from Golemag. So basically, we want them to be far enough away to where they're. I think it's if they're like flaming red or something like that. They have a buff from Golemag, basically. So we want them split far enough away from him to where they're not getting that attack speed boost. But obviously you don't want to move them too far away because it actually resets the encounter. So those dogs will be tanked off to the left-hand side there, kind of by the door, and Golemag, far enough away over to the right to where he's not buffing. While the fight's going on, people are going to be getting stacks melee from attacking him. Once you get 9 stacks, you're going to want to move out and drop those stacks and then move back in. If just keep an eye on your health though. If you notice you're like hovering around low health and you haven't gotten any heals yet, just move out, drop those stacks, get healed up, and then move back in. So healers, just keep an eye on those folks that are getting higher stacks. Obviously, don't forget about the tank. So other than that, he's going to be throwing some pyroblasts out on the range. Does about 2,000 damage and then ticks for the duration of like 12 seconds every 3 seconds. So just make sure if you see people getting a pyroblast that you try to toss like a renew or something else on them so they don't go down.
Get Mark on group 2, please. Thank you.
All right, and this is going to be the last boss today, guys. So if you got any consumables left over, stuff like that, you got some fire pots melee, go ahead and pop those now. Let's try and make this as smooth as we possibly can, and hopefully we get some good loot.
There's the assignments.
Oh wait, hold on one sec. Who's main tank on Golemag?
Is going to be Bob.
Bob, come here. I got so the FAP at 10% melee. I totally forgot to mention this. At 10%, he's going to start using an ability called Earthquake, and he's going to start basically like kind of chain stunning and dealing a lot of damage around him. So melee, if you don't have a FAP, who's got meters? Who are like some of our top melee right now? Has anybody got meters that I can?
Zavy and Angriff.
Angriff?
Rogues.
Yeah. So whoever the top. Does anybody have meters? Who are the top 4 melee DPS? I got some FAPs I can hand out.
Rogues.
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 Oh, Xavier gonna get a
Shaded,
FAP?
Zen, and Brom.
Oh, is it all? Oh, okay. So Braum, Zan. Yeah, so Braum, Zan, Zavi, and Angriff. Go ahead and come trade caps lock real quick. I got some FAPs I can hand out. Basically, you guys will just want to save this for like the last 10%, basically. And then you, I mean, assuming your stacks aren't too high, you guys should be able to stay in then. And Angriff. Okay.
Why am I being traded, Cole?
Someone pays attention.
Yeah, he's 58. He's a tiny skeleton.
All right. So if everybody's all good, let's make it happen.
Where do you want the boss tank here?
Right where he is.
Kind of right where he is, maybe slightly over to the right. Just he just needs to be far enough away from the core ragers to where they're not buffed, basically.
The core ragers should be over right about here. Maybe
Oh,
a
we
little bit
got
further.
yeah, we can tank them there. Then that works too. Yeah. So core ragers, yeah, kind of over near these little stalagmites or geysers. I guess they're like actually kind of like geysers, whatever they are.
Alrighty.
Going in 3, 2, 1.
Keep Bob up.
Aggro before I could charge. Read.
Yeah, please careful with those core ragers, guys. We're DPSing the boss.
Triangle's still too close.
Keep disoriented up.
Disoriented.
Move them further away. Move them further away. Move them further towards the geysers. Further towards the geysers.
It's okay now.
Okay, good.
Please don't serpent sting the boss. Corruption 2.
You can toss corruptions up on the dogs though if you're trying to proc Nightfall. Melee mind your stacks.
Has anyone even gotten stacks? I haven't gotten any.
I'm at 6.
Is nobody getting
7.
stacks right now?
I'm getting stacks.
Oh,
I just
shit.
dropped mine.
You can.
I'm not getting them.
Okay, he'll be doing earthquake here pretty quick, so careful melee.
It's gonna get dead pretty quick.
Or not? Is that like not a thing?
Oh shit, we get this spell to power enchant.
Fuck mages.
Oh, Pog.
We got a self-running 2.
Yo, mages with the tier today.
Let's roll that between guilds.
Oh, toe
Do we
nibbler.
have
So
an
you're banned from rolling.
Flew you on
Toe can't roll for good anymore.
Yep.
Is it Colin
All right,
here?
someone from
So one enchanter.
Ama's 299 or something.
sure, but someone from Mike can roll for their guild.
All right.
All right.
Congrats.
Flu, who do you want to go to?
Colin was the only person here that's an enchanter, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Tilda.
Yeah, Tilda.
Tilda. All right.
Tilda. Okay.
Going to Tilda. Congrats, dude.
We'll once people start getting better weapons, we'll probably be hitting you up for that.
Oh yeah.
For a nominal price.
You're not going to
Yeah,
enchant your green.
yeah, guys. If it's like this spell power enchant, like you guys should be tipping, a fair amount for that.
Giant Stalker's breastplate. Is Grumpy rolling?
Guess not.
All right. Grats to Lit.
That's lit, man.
Could we get any more Arcanist gear?
I don't know. I kind of would have liked some Fellheart.
Anyone? Fallheart sucks.
Caps,
I
you will never get
mean,
your shoulders.
the bracers
ever.
are pretty decent. The bracers are pretty all right.
All right. It's looking like Ice Block in 3, 2, 1. Grats Ice Block. Let's see. Are we putting a prio on Blaster Shot Launcher?
I'll pass. I have the crossbow from Strat. It's better than the blaster shot. And
Yeah. So is the bow from Strat better than the blaster shot?
that gun's pretty much all the weapons in here are pretty much melee weapons except for the leaf from the chest. They're not that great. The crossbows
Yeah.
from Lower Spire and Strat.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know. For instance, I know blaster shots are really good PvP weapon. I don't know if anybody here is like really planning on ranking or anything, but I don't exactly know how we want to handle that as far as hunters versus like if hunters are fine with farming out better in dungeons, or if we want to just give it to a melee DPS since it's better.
I'd rather give it to a melee DPS, but y'all can do what y'all want.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if there's no hunters here who like have serious gripes with that, then we can prio melee DPS. Maybe melee DPS too that are planning on ranking. It is really good for PvP. The
You guys
stamina
saw how
grid
quick
is so
this was
boost.
today too.
How is
We're
Trucker's
gonna be
Mark
getting-
good
Yeah,
for
if
hunters?
if you'd like to roll for it, then we didn't really discuss it beforehand. So like if you'd like to roll for it, then
But
go for it.
you'll most likely be in a leaf in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. So like
You'll be
leaf
in
shouldn't be
Solar.
too difficult to come by. I don't want to strong arm anybody though, because we didn't really discuss it.
Well,
before,
no one's
so-
rolling for it at all.
Okay,
I'd
well, somebody
rather
can
a
roll for
Trucker's
it. Like
Mark,
shit. Like,
but I'll
All right,
Me and
Grumpy
Blue
Beard is
roll.
rolling for it.
yeah, that's fine then. That's totally chill.
Wait,
I don't want
what?
to strong arm anybody.
All right, we'll give it to Grumpy. 3, 2, 1.
I mean, it's definitely not garbage for sure.
Yeah, it's no, it's not bad. I just just discussion of like
Right. The hit
yeah.
the hit one is out of frickin' Lobers is better for everyone.
So we got 20 more minutes of raid time. Do we want to go ahead and just like bust out some more trash for rep while we're at it? Maybe some more epic drops,
I
etc.
think
Just
a
call it
bunch of
here.
people
It's-
just clicked out. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's chill then. That's totally fine. Yeah.
I do really appreciate it though, guys. That was really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really well done, guys. I was really impressed with that.
Onyxia win.
Oh, can you skin these Ragers? Zan, are you able
No.
to skin these? Oh, okay.
So you guys want to tentatively? I'll talk to Flu later. We can figure out if we want to try to do like a Nixilar this.
Yeah, that'd be cool if we could
When that
knock out
works for
Onyx,
people.
yeah. Start getting people their tier 2 helms. They're all
Sure.
really good, pretty much.
All right, cool. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome. Thanks, guys.
Good stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
That was so clean. No wipes.
Yeah, that kind of worries me.
Wait, why?
It's so freaking easy.
Oh, you mean it's like too easy? Yeah.
Get in the portal.
Right. Well, shit, I don't know what to do with myself
we're
now.
done,
Like,
that's it.
I kind of didn't expect it to be that smooth. Like,
Back
I thought
to
we'd be
Skola.
pushing it closer to. Yo, I'd do a Skola right now. I need those robes of the void
Let's
so
go.
hard.
No, we're done.
Skull.
Like, why are you making
Let's
this
do
weird?
it. I'm down for Skola.
You just disconnect from the voice,
Let's start
baby.
inviting peeps. So like Flex, who all wants to do Skola?
I'll go.
Like,
Shaded.
Shaded.
I mean, if you want to talk to people, listen to
Tired.
people.
Oh yeah, we need to get you those gloves, man.
Yep.
I'm about
All right,
to.
so we got flex.
I'm now disconnected.
I don't know how to use Discord, so every time I...
So in the bottom left, there's a little phone symbol with an X next to it. You click it. That's how you always disconnect from the voice.
Yeah, I disconnect from
Then,
the raid group.
yeah, from the voice. You're done.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering, do they need to go back to their own Discord to discuss after the raid?
I don't understand what you're talking about. Just leave the voice. All you need to do. There's nothing else.
Okay, be in my party for a second because my fucking pillbot is fucked up again.
Okay. I got my tier boots. So stupid.